I'm Professor Catherine Kunyanga. I'm an Associate Professor of Food Science and Technology, also the Associate Dean Faculty of Agriculture, in charge of research, innovation, and community outreach. So as you can see from my professional background, this is my daily job, developing innovators, food processing, among other things. So Unilever and other partners approached us to get our students to develop some innovative millet products. And I thought, awesome, I've always looked for such an opportunity because I'm an innovator myself, and also I've mentored so many students who develop innovations, but without the input of the private sector. And for me, I thought this Great Millet Quest, where we're having a private sector company working with academia, is a perfect mix for me to come up with the best innovation. And so this journey started from that seed. And at first, it looked like a long journey, but today what I saw from the innovations by the students was so amazing. I mean, having even young students as early as year 2, second year of their study, developing amazing products for me was a plus. Every team for me had amazing innovation. So when we started this journey, they had these crude ideas, but with time, we mentored them with a group of other professors within the University of Nairobi and also within the industry and our student mentors, because I've had other students who walked this journey, patented their products, or even some in the market. So they have walked the journey with the students, and now the students themselves now have developed their own products. So we are proud. Today you saw that we saw so many amazing, commercially, I would say, viable products that once they hit the market, Kenyans will be happy about millet again, and we'll have millet back again on our tables, in our diets, and boosting the healthy lifestyles of Kenyans, bringing millet back into the market space, as well as, for me, very important, food and nutrition security, because so far Kenya is still food insecure, and it's because we've gone back to, we've left our normal diets that we used to eat, like millet, sorghum, amaranth, among other things, but now millet is coming back, and it's coming back in a newer way. From the products you saw, you didn't know you are eating millet actually, until I told you this ice cream has millet. You say, okay, not milk, but millet. This rice-looking thing in my plate is actually millet, puffed millet. Amazing. For me, and bread, and so many other products. So for me, I'm proud of the students, and I'm hoping some of these can actually end up in the market, and in my shelf, and on my plate. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shilcha Korir. I work for Unilever. I am the category manager for the nutrition business here in East Africa. So I think my role as the category manager in this Great Millet Quest is we're always looking for ways to provide the consumer with products that are not just tasty and flavorful, but also give them additional nutritional value. And what better people to know about the consumer than the up-and-coming Gen Zs and the university students. So my role was to ensure that the students are aware of what the Super 50 foods are, what are some of the innovative ways, how can we partner, what are the new ideas that are coming up, and how do we also help them join and get a space in the working environment. It's very high energy for the students, a lot of amazing ideas, a lot of innovative ideas, and they even had prototypes already at this stage, and they were just working with the university resources and the labs, but the prototypes were really viable, they were good to eat, and you could see the real thought process around the 360 of the product, which was very, I think, enviable, and some of them were even second year students. I don't know what I was doing in second year, but yeah, so I think it's been a really exciting day. Very, very innovative work, and that's just from 7 groups, so I think there is much more we can tap in from the university students. So I think for us, we're looking for a project that we can then scale. I think millet is one of the foods that's very underrated. We're in a space where we need to be giving our consumers more nutrition. Nutrition is a big discussion. A lot of Kenyans are suffering. So with the statistics you're seeing, 1 in 4 women are suffering from anemia. A lot of other micronutrient deficiencies are happening. So how do we as companies, what is our responsibility in offering nutritious value? But at the same time, how do we tap into the innovation of the young minds? So I think ultimately for me, the Great Millet Quest is to see what ideas are. So even if they don't win the competition, there's other avenues we can explore those ideas with them and hopefully give Kenyans a good product that is nutritious but also tasty.
My name is Masi Mbinda. I am a project manager at FoodAdvice. And during the Great Millet Quest, we came in to help judge the pitches, and we're so excited about the ideas that came out of this. Let me begin with millet. I mean, traditionally, millet is like the boring porridge, the boring ugali, that is for events, So when you think about someone that is really coming up with something, someone coming up with an innovative idea, someone reimagining what millet could be, this is exciting. And I think for the very first time, I'm like, okay, so millet is not that boring, and it's really, really exciting to see the ideas that these students have come up with. And one of the things that I think I have learned today is that when you give something normal, or something that is viewed as ordinary, normal to someone, and tell them, you know what, think about it and come up with something extraordinary, the results that come out of there, oh my goodness, they're just amazing. I really think the teams went in and thought about the Kenyan market. I mean, think about things to do with noodles. You'd see products around pop millet. I don't know what to call it. Pop millet, pop, whichever. But it's really, really exciting to see that they have looked at the Kenyan market, and the Kenyan market has such an aptitude for snacks, quick things, And given that they are able to bring a healthy twist to it, I mean, think about something like, you think about ice cream, you think junk, calories, unhealthy. Someone is bringing a healthy twist to it, and that is really, really exciting to see that there are people who can reimagine something that we have grown up traditionally knowing as boring, something traditional, something not very exciting. But if we put an urban twist to it and a healthy twist to it, it's really amazing.
My name is Pauline Masese. I work for Unilever as the external communications manager for Kenya and Uganda. So I'm excited to be here today. My main role in the Great Millet Quest was to mobilize all partners, guide the students on how best to convey and communicate their messaging. Yeah, and overall I think the quest was super good. So it was basically a really good day. 6 finalists who were supposed to shortlist into 3, and we got really amazing innovations. Really amazing because millet, we all grew up taking millet, taking uji, and this is a product that we really don't give much attention to. But today I actually gave it the most attention since I was born. Since I was born, this is the much attention I've given to millet, and the students really surprised us. Some of the products they tabled, from noodles to ice cream to a lot of bakery stuff, bread, cakes, donuts. I think they really went in to do a good research into the project, and my take is the quest was super good because we got some 3 finalists who we think can scale in terms of commercialization. I think they're ready for the market. But if you ask me, even those who didn't win, I personally think they are ready for the market. Some of those products could easily go into the market even without the support of the sponsors. So super proud of the students and looking forward to announce the top 3 winners. But overall, super proud of everyone who took their time and dedication to this project. It's really a great quest. It may not be just used by Unilever or FoodQuest. It's a project that can go globally. We can expand all of these innovations into regional and global. So we shouldn't stop at number 1, 2, 3. We shouldn't stop at the winners, but I think we can look outside and see how best to work with some of the other innovators and how best to uplift this product, which is really less spoken of in Kenya. Yeah, so excited. The winner is going to get $500,000 big cash. Then second runners up will get 250,000, and then 100K for the third position. But I really think it's not about the money. I feel like even those who don't get the money, the market is ready for them because they did a really good job.
Okay, thank you. My name is Calvin Sonyuka. I work with Cereal Growers Association. This is a farmer-based organization. And in Cereal Growers Association, we undertake various programs. So in this, the Great Millet Quest, we have a program we are partnering with known as Farm to Market Alliance, FTMA. So our role coming on board in the Great Millet Quest was to represent farmers because we know the role that millet play, talking about climate resilience and even the potential that millet offer even to the farmers. So we are coming on board to represent the farmers' space and also the voices, and what value will they get from even their farming of millet, for example. So we are interested to know what will come out of this process, the product that will be developed by the students that we have seen today, and see how do we link our farmers, because for us we are more interested into market. So if there's already a product that come out from millet, for example, how do our farmers benefit? So we are also involved in also mobilizing of partners that could participate in the campaign. So during the launch, we are also involved in mobilizing the partners that we have been working with, what is their interest, and how can we partner with Unilever and the University of Nairobi. Yeah, so as part of the jury that I was playing, my role as a judge, I was amazed by the various products that the students were able to come up with. Yeah, so what come out for me is that there's a great potential, even the products that we can get from millet, because I think there's an exploited opportunity for us, talking about the talk of today has been the ice cream, for example, the puffed millet, and even the bread, the cakes, for example, and even the noodles. So for me, I think there's a great potential and even opportunity and even the innovation around the various products that the students were able to come up with. So for me, I was really amazed and of course excited to see the work that student and the university did put in coming up with the prototypes that we're able to witness today. From the presentations that we saw today is that the products that were on the table, they have great potential even to commercialize and even to market and even to be linked to various actors and players within the industry. So I would urge the students to continue improving on the products and also explore the potential that the products that they have can bring even to the lives of Kenyan. For example, we are talking about nutritional value and even the role that millet play in terms of mitigating the effects of climate change.
So my name is Stephen Mangi from Unilever, employer brand lead for Kenya. And I mean, this process for me has been mind-blowing. I have no idea, I don't even know about millet, I won't even lie to you guys. But just seeing what these students can do, I mean, for me that was already mind-blowing. And in my role, where I'm looking for talent, I'm looking for these students. I want these students to come and work for us as Unilever. So taking them through already those graduate programs, they already see that we have a lot of potential here. So that's, for me, just being part of that process has been exciting, yeah. I was amazed. I'm looking for bigger words because I can't really describe what I've seen today. I mean, from crackers to noodles to ice cream. I mean, I think this story when I take it to my friends back home and my parents will be like, you've eaten ice cream with millet. Hey, yo. So, I mean, it's incredible what these guys have done. I found the whole judging process amazing. I've tasted a lot of different things that I didn't think. You know, initially you're thinking millet and noodles, millet and ice cream, how does this really connect? But seeing these guys being able to pull that off has been top for me, so yeah.
I work with, my name is Dexter Adiola. I work with Unilever. I look after the African platform for nutrition for seasonings, which deals with the innovation and strategy for nutrition across Africa. Well, I think that ideas come from, the best place to get ideas are from the people that live in the countries, that see the future. You know, so when you're thinking about the future, a lot of times people think about going to get it from other countries, from going into research, which is great. But there is nothing as powerful as when you actually have the consumer himself come up with a solution to a problem that he has. Because nobody knows the consumer sometimes more than the consumer. But now think about working with like young students who are very nimble, young, agile, see things in different dimensions. And when you put a challenge in front of them, to change the future in a country that they know from a people that they know. Now that is powerful. That is where you start to get breakthrough ideas and things that can change the planet and the country as well. So that's a key thing to think about. And why they're so invested in this is they are the future. Now this millet is a crop that can change and preserve the future. Think about how powerful it is getting people that will live in tomorrow to take care of their tomorrow today. Now that's powerful. And that's why as Unilever, we've gone onto this journey where we cannot do it by ourselves. It's very about partnership, external, internal orientation, with a bid to drive sustainability, which is our big agenda, which is one of the big agendas that we hold ourselves to and are committed to ensuring happens in the world.